A few years ago, I made a discovery that completely changed how I store potatoes for the winter. I divided my Red Pontiac harvest into two batches, one I cured and one I didn't. By January, nearly half of the uncured batch was rotting, while only a handful of the cured potatoes showed any problems. That expensive lesson taught me why curing isn't just recommended, it's absolutely essential for any homesteader serious about food security. Here's the thing, most of us rush out our harvest straight into storage, cutting our potatoes' shelf life in half without even realizing it. We're so excited about our harvest that we skip the most crucial step that separates successful storage from costly failure. But what if I told you that spending just 2 extra weeks could double your storage time and save you hundreds of dollars in replacement costs? Freshly dug potatoes are like open wounds. Every nick, every scrape during the harvest creates an entry point for mold and bacteria. Curing triggers a natural healing process where potatoes grow a protective layer called suberin. Think of it as nature's bandage. This is thicker skin becomes a fortress against disease, moisture loss, and spoilage. But here's what surprised me the most. Most cured potatoes actually taste better. The curing process balances the starch to sugar ratio perfectly. I've done blind tests with my family and cured potatoes win every single time. They taste fresher even months after the harvest. Uncured potatoes develop this weird, overly sweet flavor that can ruin your favorite dishes. Storage diseases like soft rot and silver scurf can destroy an entire winter supply. I learned this in its expensive way in my early homesteading days. Since I started curing every harvest, storage diseases become rare. This protection is non-negotiable for food security. The strengthened skin creates a barrier that blocks these diseases before they can even take hold and spread. Here's exactly how I cure potatoes properly. First, never wash them. Moisture is the enemy. During curing, keep the temperature between 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Too warm and they'll spoil. Too cool and the healing process stops. Spread them into a single layer with good airflow. Never stack more than 2 layers deep. I learned this mistake the hard way. 14 days is the sweet spot. You'll know they're ready when the skin doesn't rub off easily with your thumb. Small cuts should look corky and sealed. The potatoes should feel slightly denser and more solid. This patience pays off enormously. We're talking about doubling your storage time for 3 to 4 months to 6 to 8 months now. Avoid these costly mistakes and never expose them to direct sunlight. It causes greening and makes them toxic. Remove any damaged potatoes immediately. One bad potato can really spoil the whole bunch. Ensure proper ventilation throughout the process. Stagnant air is a recipe for disaster. The results speak for themselves. My storage records show cured potatoes lose only 10 to 15% of their moisture over 6 months. Uncured potatoes can lose up to 40% or more, becoming rubbery and flavorless by midwinter. I enjoy fresh homegrown potatoes well into May, and while my neighbors are buying expensive store replacements by February, this isn't just about potatoes. It's about true food independence and building generational knowledge that creates lasting wealth. Whether you're storing 20 pounds or 200, these techniques work at any scale. The key is attention to detail and patience. Ancestry Lands is about promoting generational wealth through land ownership and financial awareness to empower people everywhere. If you're serious about food self-sufficiency, proper potato curing isn't optional. It's essential for building your family's legacy. Subscribe, like, and follow Ancestry Lands for more content that helps you build legacy through land. Your future self will thank you when you're enjoying fresh potatoes in March, while others are paying premium prices at the store. That's it, folks. You can go to Ancestry Lands to start owning property today with payments starting at $250 a month, no credit checks, and owning land has never been easier. It's time to build your land portfolio one property at a time. We help you to get dollars from dirt and build generational wealth by owning small plots of affordable vacant land. Contact us to learn more. Oh, and speaking of dollars from dirt, I also wrote a book about investing in land for you readers out there. My book, Getting Dollars from Dirt, A Beginner's Guide to Vacant Land Investing, is on Amazon. The link is in the description section below. Inside, you'll learn simple, easy-to-read insights that will have you understanding why you should own land today. For more tips and tricks, subscribe for updates, comment below, and let us know what you enjoyed about this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
And remember, like and subscribe.